Hello, ladies and gentlemen from all over the world. Welcome to Tech and Beyond by DECA. Today, we'll be exploring insights from inside the journey of Decentralized Data Center. Now, I know that we'll be wondering how the world of connectivity, innovation, and technology intertwines, and that's why we're having today's episode. I'm thrilled to introduce to you our first guest for this particular podcast. It's not been done before, and we're going to be breaking down a lot of the big words that you've heard me say already. However, there are three things to look out for in this episode. We'll be looking at what inspired DECA, what makes DECA unique, and what you, as part of the community, can expect from DECA in 2025. Now, my name is Kimberly Okonkwo, and I have Dr. Bolu here, the head of digital marketing for DECA. Welcome, Dr. Bolu. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing well.
You look very relaxed and good.
Thank you very much.
So, I'd like to know how your journey started with DECA. Can you tell us a bit about that?
All right, thank you very much for that introduction. That's a wonderful one. All right, so my name is Bolu Bademi Joseph, and I came across DECA initially as a partner, right? And as the journey progresses, I started to develop a lot of love for this amazing project. And then I realized that I needed to take a bigger role in contributing more towards the growth of this brand. So I decided to start, making that contribution, and we are here to, basically discuss how I've been able to make that journey and the things that I've found to, be the uniqueness of DECA. So I'm really happy to be here. Thank you.
Okay, so in a nutshell, what would you say that DECA is set to achieve? What's that problem that we're solving?
All right, so the central idea behind DECA is decentralized data centers. Normally, we have centralized data centers, and basically what a data center does is to store data and give processing power to, majority of the things that you do online, right?
Right.
And this initiative by DECA is very unique because we haven't had the type before in Nigeria or anywhere else in the world. And that means we are actually at a very unique space, right? Decentralized data centers, basically what they do is you have your computers or storage, in different places. So instead of having it in a single place, in a single space where you have the risk of, disasters. Take for example now, we have wildfires going on in Los Angeles in California, right? In a situation where you have your data stored in a single location, such a situation can basically just wipe out everything that you have. But when you have data centers that are decentralized, it means that you have different copies of your information stored in different places, right?
Yeah.
And that's one of the amazing things about DECA, or DECA is building, right? So sincerely, DECA is in for a big thing here, and I'm very happy that I get to be part of that journey. I get to be part of those that are building this amazing system that we're running. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm sure a lot of people are curious to know what this will bring for them, even as low level or wherever. Like if you don't know anything about technology or data centers, how does this benefit? What should people look out for from DECA this year?
All right, first, I'd like to approach that question from two perspectives.
Okay.
First, as a partner, one of the things that makes you a partner in DECA is that you got to know about this idea, before most people, and then you have taken a step to say, look, I want to actually be a part of this journey by bringing in some of my resources. And part of that is the storage that we're talking about. Eventually, we know that we're going to, move towards more secure system, but initially, this is what we are working with. So, for a partner, you need to do your KYC, which is going to be coming up very soon, because we need to understand and know the people that are in our system, right? Mm-hmm. Beyond that, you also need to educate yourself, and that's one of the reasons why we are having this podcast coming up, right? One of the things that we want to do with this podcast is we want to educate our people, right? We want to make sure that everybody has an understanding of what these data centers do and how to run them, right? The different benefits, because there will be a lot of solutions coming up, right? One of the things that makes it easy to benefit from data centers is that it's a platform. Basically, it's an infrastructure that allows you to build a lot of solutions, right? So as a partner, you're already positioned to benefit immensely from that. And from the perspective of customers, right? For you that you're a customer, you're going to be coming to DECA to patronize us for either the managed Wi-Fi system, either the data storage, either the processing, so many other things like that. And of course, we have the AI camera as well that we're going to be pushing out there. So there is quite a lot of things to benefit, right? So that's it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sure that a lot of people would have asked questions around the risk aspect, maybe for just one of your product offerings, the data storage aspect. So are there cases where people should be worried that, their data is spread across different computers, for example, and it might not be so safe to have it in different softwares or systems? How do you think that DECA is trying to mitigate that risk?
Well, thank you for that question. Looking at it from my knowledge of what has been, right? I don't see any risk in having a centralized system, right? Because when you have your information or your data stored in any of our, servers, there is a added security to that, because it's not possible for you to lose your information, your data at any point. Why? Because we have nodes spread across different locations that will be serving you. And interestingly, one of the other benefits of having such system is that your data is closer to you. Why? Because it is localized. All the servers that we'll be using, they are localized. And they are highly secure because we are actually going for high-end servers. So there's nothing to worry about in this. There's nothing to worry about at all, right? And sincerely, as we go on, you'll get to know more about this system and how it really works. And I'm sure you'll be rest assured that everything is safe. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard from the best. Expect the next episode to be more enlightening on Tech and Beyond with DECA. See you after the break.